Hey, y'all do not know how long I have been waiting to have these conversations with y'all, man. Bruh, cause real talk, of course it's promo, man, but I've had the book and the inspiration behind this book in the clip for so long, and it's so many things that I want to get my thoughts on that I know peeps will relate to, bruh. The struggle, the journey, the transformation, or whatnot. So let's get it. But yeah, some of y'all may know that I just recently went public with my book, Fed Up, inspired by my career as a Border Patrol agent, bro. Throughout my entire career, I was treated like shit, which led me to a really dark place. And instead of doing something stupid and illegal, I chose to write to make myself feel better, and it turned into this book, which is called Fed Up, because I was fed up. But from this book, bro, you talking about a transformation, bro. You talking about a transformation, dog. It's hard. It's hard for me to put in words how bad and how dark of a place I was in from the gig, man, when I totally just, cut off and I was like, man, fuck this gig. I'm only going to do what's most convenient for me, where I was, risking losing my job at certain times because I didn't give two fucks. I was, breaking the policy. I was breaking policies, breaking laws, doing things I wasn't supposed to. And that was just related to fucking work. But, when I felt like my hands were tied and I felt like I was in quicksand, sinking because I was stuck at a profession that I did not enjoy one bit. But it's one thing to like who only the lucky motherfuckers get to actually enjoy what the hell it is that they do, right? Most people go clock in, clock out, get a check, go home. You feel me? But I had set myself up in this particular profession to find a purpose, bro. I said in a recent video, I didn't post it here, man, but like my initial goal was to eventually finagle my way into enforcing child pedophilia, pornography, sex trafficking, and all that. That was my focus, man. But when I realized my situation and how mobility was not an option for me, and I was stuck like fuck. I couldn't transfer out. I couldn't do nothing because all other agencies that require you to take a polygraph, bro. I was only fortunate to even get hired from the Border Patrol because when I got picked up, they didn't polygraph. So that was my way in. And then through there, I could have, just worked on a little task force, little units here where we work alongside other law enforcement agencies or whatnot. That was my way out to do some shit that I fucking wanted, bro. And like I said in the previous video, man, I prepared myself. Y'all got the story. I ain't trying to beat a dead horse with that, man. But when it was all said and done, I realized the position I was in, and I couldn't just quit. I made way too much money, and I already had a quality of life or whatnot, and I felt stuck like fuck. I went dark, bro. I didn't have no purpose, had no motivation, had no ambition. I felt defeated. I felt like a fucking bitch, bro. Back then, I was so confident in my hatred for my position, but really it was just me playing victim. You know what I'm saying? It was some whole shit, but I hadn't realized it yet. I hadn't realized what I had the ability to do. I was in a whole different frequency back then when I was living inside of a fucking box, inside of a bubble, not realizing the potential that I had, right? Which is a separate video, man. This particular video is for those fellas, those women, but mainly those fellas who need assistance in acknowledging your demons, bro. Acknowledging your vices. Acknowledging the things that are holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was fucked up, feeling hopeless and feeling stuck, and I was like, fuck, I'm here, I'm going to try to enjoy myself as best I can, given my fucking circumstances, bro. So I would clock in every night. I leave to work at 8 p.m., hour drive out to work, shift starts at like 10, work 8.5, 9 hours, drive back, get home around 8:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So it was fucking hell at work, sleep a few hours, but it was the weekends that gave me life. You know what I mean? It was the weekends that gave me life because my vice was women. And I tell you, I would just, work all fucking night. Outside of work, I facilitated everything that made it easier for me to get women, which was mainly just living in the fucking gym. Right? I was dieting, right? I was dieting clean as fuck, working out 5-6 times a week, twice a fucking day. Just to go out every fucking weekend and destroy myself. You know what I mean? Binge drinking out at all odd hours of the night. But I was a vampire any fucking way because I worked nights. So I was up all the goddamn time, bro. But it was a time where I was just lost in the sauce. And I was out here on my city boy, fuck boy shit. Not giving a fuck about any woman. Looking at women as just a tool. Looking at women as not people, looking at women as just a way to stroke my ego, make me feel better about the position that I was in. It was a break from reality where I essentially got, the acknowledgement and the attention I was looking for when I was out in the streets. In addition to the fact that, I'm not a stranger when it comes to going out and kicking and hollering at bitches. Women have never been a difficult thing for me, bro. But when I hit a low spot, dog, I just threw myself face first into all that shit, man. Not giving a fuck about who I hurt, not giving a fuck about, what I did, not giving a fuck about my safety, not giving a fuck about, how I'm looking, not giving a fuck about my reputation, not giving a fuck about how certain people around me make me look, not giving a fuck about, what I was doing as far as, drugs and drinking and driving drunk and all types of shit, bro, right? Because I was looking for a fix. I was looking for some relief from the hellhole I was in at work, bro. And my vice was fucking women, dog. It was women. It wasn't even women. It was my ego, my necessity to feel better about myself, right? Some insecure ass shit. Because at the end of the day, that's what the fuck it was, bro. I'd have to ask people that was around me at this point, bro. But I know where my mind was back then. You feel me? And I don't think that I would give off narcissistic energy, but I knew who I was and how confident I was as far as the dating game and pulling women and shit. I wasn't I wasn't a dickhead. I wasn't an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I knew what the fuck I was doing, bro. But at the end goal was, just to be out here doing what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Doing what give me my fix. You know what I'm saying? Just using fucking women. You know what I'm saying? Placed me in a bunch of compromising situations. I hurt a lot of people in the fucking process, dog. But my life was already off the rails as far as my career is concerned, bro. Because a man with no purpose is a lost motherfucker, bro. And I had no purpose at that point. So I was lost. And my purpose was on the pussy, which was the absolutely worst thing to goddamn do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the more time and energy and money I'm wasting on some shit that don't fucking matter at the end of the day, it's pulling me farther away from even me finding the potential to get my life back on track, to find something that gives me some type of real utility, something real to focus on, right? And any man can relate to this shit, bro, regardless of where you are, where you fall along the spectrum of, a man with no purpose being fucking lost, dog. That is a dangerous place to be. That is a dangerous place to be, bro. And it was extremely dangerous for me, dog. And, didn't get anything done, just wasting time, bro. You know what I mean? Like, luckily, I had an epiphany at a certain point and snapped my way out of it. But had that not happened, I'd probably still be fucking wasting time, bro. Because, I know plenty of bros my age now still out here wasting time chasing whores. And it does nothing. It's fucking self-sabotage, right? This is really where my hoes and headaches phrase came from, bro. Like way back when, dog. You know what I'm saying? But really, who was really the fucking hoe, bro? It was me. I was being a hoe. Headache to my fucking self. And you are who you attract. And not to say every bitch I was fucking with was a hoe. You know what I mean? But I treated them all like hoes, bro. Because it was only good to me for fucking one reason. I'm not about to be out here giving these hoes my actual attention and my time, bro. I'm gonna get what I need to fucking get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Which is just fucking me up in the process, fucking my head up in the process, man, and wasting my motherfucking time, wasting my energy, and taking away opportunities for me to put a plan in order to fix my situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's the message I'm trying to convey in this video, bro. That is what really shifted the trajectory in my life, is when I was able to take a step back, take a deep breath, realize my situation, realize that the deeper hole I was digging myself in voluntarily outside of the position I was with at work, right? But just to make matters worse, I'm gonna go out here and just keep acting like this, right? Playing victim, you know what I'm saying? Embracing this egotistical ass fuckboy type of time that I was on, which does nothing for me. And then at the same time, like, and I had conversations with my mama about this, bro, because kind of personal, man, but it is what it is, dog. Like, if you can benefit from this, or, you know, get some type of benefit from the information I'm giving, that's what this is for, bro. Because I use my father as a cope too, because my father wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? My father wasn't shit, and I only know a peanut of the type of things that my father did anyway. But I would use that as a cope, because I was like, man, well, maybe it's just in my blood to move this way, right? Using that as the reason to just continue doing the fuck shit I was damn doing, bro. And my mom, I know she was so disappointed in me, man. She was like, you really gonna do that? I said, you really gonna do that, bro? But I was just so lost in, you know, trying to, you know, come up with all types of reasons to continue on this stupid ass rampage that I was on, bro. It took me, you know, a while to get the fuck up out of that and grow the fuck up and realize what the hell I was doing, and to realize that there's no reason, there's nothing that has that amount of control over you. You're in control of your actions. You're in control of everything you do. You're in control of every situation you place yourself in. Matter of fact, you're really in control of the position you're in at work. You just haven't realized that you are capable of fixing that for yourself, right? But I'm so stuck on this bullshit over here that it's got my world upside down, man. You know what I'm saying? So, self-awareness, self-reflection, being honest with yourself, talking to yourself, having a conversation about yourself, looking at everything going on in the world around you. You know what I'm saying? Being honest with yourself about why things are the way that they are, not blaming others, and doing what you need to do to place yourself in the best position to be successful, bro. Right? You know, that's what I did, bro. And from that epiphany I had a dream or something. I had a dream, bro, and that really like turned on the lights for me when I realized I'm just wasting time, wasting money, wasting energy, right, bro? Like you're like, how the fuck you gonna sit here and whine about you knowing that you're too good for the job that you're in, you too smart for the job that you're in, you know, the things you have to offer, you getting looked over, but you out here in these streets acting like a whole fucking retard. Like, how does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you need to fix this in order to even try to approach what's going on at fucking work. You feel me? And I started from the ground up, and that provided me so much clarity about everything, and pointed me and shot me off in the right direction, where everything else stemmed from that. From that point where I was able to take a snapshot of everything going on and why my life is the way the fuck it is, and why I'm doing the things that I'm goddamn doing, and all the time I'm fucking wasting, bro. I swear, if I probably wasted like 10 years doing some bullshit, bro. Them 10 years I'll never get back. I'd be that much more successful. I'd be that much more of whatever the fuck I'm doing, which is a blessing and a curse, bro. Because if I know if my YouTube had popped off before I was ready for it to have popped off, I wouldn't have been able to sustain this shit, bro. I was already living like a rock star working for the fucking Border Patrol. I was living like a fucking rock star, dog. You know what I'm saying? With my little check I got out here doing the most, thinking I'm Jimi Hendrix out this bitch, right? Me and my boys talk about that shit, bro. It's like, bro, could you imagine you having this now, like notoriety and attention and clout and money, and you being the way I would have smoked myself out, bro. So it took, you know what I'm saying, them downfalls and them drawbacks to give me perspective to go about life the way that I am now, making the right decisions and you know, setting an example and actually being a fucking role model and really talking about it and being about it. You feel me? It just took some reality talk with myself. And that's what I want to put out there, bro. It's like, you got to be honest with yourself, bro. You got to figure out your weaknesses, what you're doing wrong, so you can right those wrongs and start on the right path to get yourself out of whatever fucking situation it is, bro. Because you can. You can do it. I know y'all hear this shit all the fucking time, bro, but it is what it is. Like, I'm living proof that you got so many other examples of living proof of motherfuckers taking their life over and not allowing anybody to get in their way and not coming up with excuses and reasons of why you're not getting what you need to fucking get. You go out there and fucking get it, bro. But it starts here, where you got it, where you check yourself. Check yourself. Figure out your downfalls. Figure out your weaknesses. Figure out your drawbacks. Improve this motherfucker so you can take the hell off. All right. Anyway, thoughts.